Hello everyone and welcome to a new SXS Top 10 Countdown! This time, on our second edition, we'll be covering Mario Brothers. As you know, it is the 30th anniversary of Mario, so we are doing a Top 10 Mario games. There's only one rule. We will only do platforming Mario main games. So now, let's begin! Number 10, Super Mario Bros. 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Super Mario Bros. 2 was a very unique and very strange Mario game. You probably already know the story that this was not originally a Mario game, but still it was very interesting how they play with such a different world for Mario and different mechanics that would become so influential in future Mario titles. One of the great things I enjoy about this game was the fact that the main villain was not Bowser, for starters. It also introduced the ability to play as many different characters. You could play as Luigi, Peach, Mario, and Toad. Each of them have some very unique abilities to them that make it a really cool experience to try playing as all of them. It was also an evolution in graphics as we could see more details of these characters that we could not see before in the previous first Mario Bros. Game. Another cool thing is that we see new locations that have quite more variety than the first game. Number 9 is New Super Mario Bros. U. The new Super Mario Bros. Franchise has been quite interesting to see how it has evolved everything that is the classic 2D Mario games, all now with 3D visuals while still maintaining that classic 2D feel of what Mario is. It combines a little bit of everything from all the previous 2D Mario games. I specifically chose this Wii U version because it has some very nice high definition graphics. It has even more power-ups than the previous ones. It's a combination and a final conclusion to the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise. The new Super Mario Bros. Franchise also made the debut of multiplayer on a Mario platforming game. The new Super Mario Bros. Franchise deserves a spot in the top 10. Number 8 is Super Mario Galaxy 2! That's right! Super Mario Galaxy 2 was the very first time we got a direct sequel to a 3D Mario game, and it was definitely a really nice sequel. With new power-ups like Mario transforming into a rock and the addition of Yoshi, they managed to create a similar sequel to Super Mario Galaxy, but at the same time innovating with new things to add to the experience. However, we did not put it so high on our list because it's technically one of the least innovative Mario games, as it's more of a direct sequel to a concept we already explored before. Regardless, Super Mario Galaxy 2 is definitely one really good quality title. And it's really great to finally see Yoshi back together in action with Mario. At number 7, we have Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U. Super Mario 3D World was very special because it managed to create a combination between classic 2D Mario and what it is to have played a Mario 3D game in the style similar to Super Mario Galaxy, but a bit more confined into what is the classic Mario. And I think it's definitely the perfect fusion of those worlds. Not only that, but it brought back the ability to play as different characters that we saw in Super Mario Bros. 2. Finally, we can do that again, play as Peach, Luigi, and Toad. It also brought some really cool elements like the new cat costume and the new ability to clone your characters and work together with those clones to progress through the stage, which is definitely one of my favorite moves that they have created for these games. It's not a completely revolutionary game, and it can sometimes be a little repetitive when it comes to its boss fights, but overall it's a really very top-notch quality game for the Wii U. Number 6, Super Mario Bros. 3 for Nintendo Entertainment System. Super Mario Bros. 3 was a great big evolution for the Super Mario Bros. Franchise, as it was the true sequel to the first Super Mario Bros. Game, with the original classic gameplay now evolved with even more updated graphics and new power-ups like the Tanuki suit, which has become a really significant staple in the franchise as one of the most favorite costumes in the Mario franchise. It also brought in some new enemy types, new level design of new locations, and just overall a big improvement to what is truly a Super Mario Bros. Game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Number 5, Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Super Mario World continued the evolution of the 2D Mario franchise, this time with really enhanced graphics, vibrant colors, big enemies, different enemy types, different type of platforming elements, the addition of Yoshi for the first time, the new yellow cape to fly around and by gliding through with it, and just overall truly an impressive and exciting game. It also brought in some very staple elements like the ghost mansions that would become levels that would reappear in multiple Mario games, and even get its own sort of franchise with Luigi's Mansion. Truly a very magnificent 2D Mario experience. Number 4, Super Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. This game obviously had to be on the top 10 and definitely on the top 5 as well, because this is the game that started a new evolution for Mario in the 3D world. It is still considered a huge classic, an astounding achievement in platforming in 3D dimension. It showed how you could explore worlds so big and to collect coins, look for different stars, you go back to the same place but things change on that place, new locations open, the exploration on it was really massive. And come on, spinning around Bowser but while grabbing his tail is truly awesome. Super Mario 64 is definitely something you have to experience in your lifetime. Number 3, Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Entertainment System. Obviously, this game had to be featured in this top 10. This is the game that started it all, and it certainly deserves a big spot over here in the top 3, because not only because it started everything, but because it's such a really fun game. Despite all these years that it has gone through, despite all the evolutions, despite all the years, the old graphics and all, it's still a really fun pick up and play game that everyone remembers, everyone can play. Even if they fail constantly, they can at least play the first level and the second level, and the nostalgia and all the elements are still so much fun to this day, because you can still feel it's a very Mario style classic game. It doesn't become super different between the other new installment. It's truly a masterpiece that will never be forgotten in time. Number 2, Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii. Super Mario Galaxy was an amazing, spectacular game, a true sequel to the Mario 3D franchise. The graphics was a big, amazing overhaul, almost high definition, not purely, but almost there. The details, the lighting, but not exactly only the visuals, the gameplay design, playing with gravity and truly feeling you're walking through space in a galactic form. It's just truly amazing. They took the elements from Super Mario Sunshine's platforming sections, become them these amazing worlds and galaxies to explore. It's a very amazing game, very colorful, very uniquely designed each level. It has a really an intense level of detail like no other. Truly a masterpiece of a game. And now my number 1 favorite Mario game, Super Mario Sunshine. Yes, I know this will be a little controversial for some people. Not everyone was a huge fan of Super Mario Sunshine, but to me, it was truly an amazing Mario game. Super Mario Sunshine expand upon Super Mario 64 by making the worlds be so big and more detailed than ever to explore. Very different place we've never been before, which is Isle Delfino. We meet new people that we've never seen before. We encounter new type of enemies, and we get an interesting new type of villain with the Shadow Mario. Yes, later turns out to be Koopa Kid, but the point is it's truly a really unique game. It tried a lot of new things, and it was just a really fresh experience in that sense, because it has new gameplay with the flood, while at the same time still maintaining the elements of Super Mario 64 and even making some levels that look similar to what Super Mario Galaxy became. And that's it for our top 10 Mario games. Remember, this is my personal opinion, but you can share your opinion on the comments below. Tell me your top 10. What do you like the most from Mario? What are your favorite platforming story adventures of Mario? Let us know, and just remember, be respectful with everyone's opinions. See you next time!